afternoon, good evening. Thank you, and move on. Code Pink. When I look out over the crowd, I think there's two things that are stronger than George Bush and Karl Rove's spin and Attorney General Gonzalez refusing to be sworn in before a panel, even stronger than Dick Cheney with a shotgun. And that's a crowd like this that will stand up for what counts. And the other thing that will always be stronger, and that's the truth. If you give me 5 minutes tonight, I want to give you something. Take it to your friends, take it to your neighbors, take it to letters to the editor, take it to your representatives, phone them, fax them, send them emails, write them letters, go and visit them, and tell them this. This is the truth. The spying program is not legal. In the 1960s and the 1970s, when we were spying on Dr. Martin Luther King, when President Nixon had the enemies list, when the CIA and the FBI and the NSA were doing whatever they wanted, crowds like this said, no, we have a constitution, and we passed a law. And the name of the law is the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, and that law is binding on Congress, it's binding on the courts, and I have news for George Bush, it's binding on the President of the United States of America. We set up a system 200 years ago, and we have a president, and we have a Congress, and we have the judges, the judiciary. No president, no matter what, has the right to overturn that. So when they tell you that it's legal, that it's time of war, you look them in the eyes and you say, no, there's a law. Well, the president says we're at war. Congress passed the authorization for use of military force. And the Attorney General will look at the senators and he will stare them in the eye and he'll say, that gives us the authority. It does not. The authorization for use of military force was passed when Senator Daschle was the head of the Senate, and he said, we did not talk about surveillance. This is about armed force against Afghanistan and Al-Qaeda. It had nothing to do with surveillance. It's not legal. It's not constitutional. There's no authority. What about the fact that this is just a bunch of liberals who care?
We're the majority!
Who's a Republican, who wanted to impeach Clinton, not very liberal. Ask Larry Craig of Idaho. Ask Alaska, that bastion of liberalism. Nobody wants to see our Constitution die. So when they tell you it's legal, when they tell you the Congress authorized it, when they tell you it's just a bunch of liberals, you look at them and you tell them the truth. It's not the case. There's three things we need. One, they've got to stop the spying. When? Now! When? Now! Two, full investigation. Not the Attorney General standing up and refusing to be sworn in. A full investigation that gets at the truth. And three, you can't have the Attorney General investigating himself. Yeah, right. We need an independent counsel. That's what we need. Thank you for coming out tonight. Please go to our website, aclunc.org. You will find more information. There is even more I can tell you, but when you go and you tell the truth, we will stop the illegal spying. Thanks so much.